You woke up this morning with every intention of enjoying your coffee outside. You opened the back door, walked to your favorite chair, and stopped. Again, the same chair, the same railing, the same mess, on the exact same spot you cleaned yesterday morning before you went to bed. And for a brief moment, just a brief one, you wondered if that bird was doing it on purpose. It is not doing it on purpose, but it is doing it for a reason, a specific, documented, biological reason that has nothing to do with your chair, your railing, or your morning plans. And once you understand that reason, you will not just be able to stop it, you will be able to predict exactly where the next deposit is going to land before the bird even arrives. Stay with me, because what is coming in the second half of this video is the part that actually works, and it is not what anyone has ever told you to try. Before we get into this, I want to know something. Where is your spot? The specific place in your yard that gets hit every single morning no matter what you do. Tell me exactly where it is in the comments right now. Deck railing, car hood, porch furniture, garden statue. I want to know, because by the end of this video, that spot is going to make complete sense to you. This is Secret Bird Mind. Subscribe, because understanding why birds do what they do is always more useful than just trying to make them stop. Start with the spot itself, because the spot is not random. It has never been random. Research on avian roosting behavior, published in Behavioral Ecology and Sociobiology, documented that birds return to the same perching and roosting locations with extraordinary consistency, not out of habit, but because of a specific biological mechanism called site fidelity. Site fidelity is not preference. It is not the bird deciding it likes your car. It is a deep neurological pull toward locations that have been registered as safe, useful, and familiar. Picture this. 3 houses down from yours, there is a neighbor whose car never gets touched. Same neighborhood, same birds, same morning, but your car, parked in the same spot every single night, gets hit without fail. The difference is not the bird, the difference is the spot. Your car was parked there the first morning. That bird needed a safe elevated perch to survey the yard. And that was enough. One morning, one decision. Registered permanently, your deck railing, the one that gets hit every morning, has been logged in that bird's spatial memory as a confirmed safe perch. It offers elevation. It offers a clear view of the surroundings. It offers an escape route in every direction. From a bird's perspective, it is a perfect location. The deposit is not the point. The deposit is the byproduct. The point is the perch. But site fidelity alone does not explain why the same spot keeps getting hit, even after you move things around. Because the deposit itself is making things worse. And most people never realize this. Research on territorial marking in songbirds from Cornell Lab of Ornithology documented that bird droppings contain chemical compounds that function as location markers, signaling to other birds that this site has been assessed and used, not just by the original bird, by every bird in the local population that can read the signal. Your deck railing is not just a perch anymore, it is a published address. And here is the cruel irony of every solution you have tried so far. Every time you cleaned that spot without removing what the bird left behind, you refreshed the address. Every time you covered it and uncovered it, the bird came back to confirm the address was still valid. You were not solving the problem, you were maintaining it. And now, here is the part that explains why every product you have ever tried has eventually stopped working. Because you have been solving the wrong problem entirely. Most people respond to a bird pooping problem by targeting the bird, shiny tape, plastic predators, spike strips, reflective surfaces, and most of these work for a while. Research on avian habituation from Oxford University confirmed that birds habituate to static deterrents within 7 to 14 days, meaning the plastic owl that cleared your deck in the first week will be completely ignored by the 3rd week. Because the bird ran an assessment, it watched the owl. It noted that the owl never moved, never made sound, never showed the behavioral markers of a real predator, and it updated its file. Think about how many plastic owls are sitting on decks right now across this country, completely ignored by the exact birds they were supposed to scare, while the person inside still cannot figure out why they stopped working. The bird figured out your owl faster than you figured out the bird. But here is what actually works. And it is not a product, it is a principle. And once you understand it, you will never need another plastic owl again. The birds are coming back to that specific spot because it offers something no other spot in your yard currently offers. Elevation, clear sight lines, multiple escape routes, an established location marker. The fix is not to make that spot unpleasant. The fix is to make a different spot more attractive. Research on displacement behavior in urban songbirds from the University of Washington found that birds relocated their primary perching locations significantly faster when an alternative site was made more appealing than when the original site was made less appealing. The bird does not respond well to being pushed away. It responds immediately to being pulled somewhere better. Picture this. You place a simple wooden perch pole at the far corner of your yard, slightly higher than your deck railing. Clear sight lines in every direction. Away from foot traffic. The first morning, the bird lands on the railing, looks at the new pole, goes back to the railing. The second morning, it lands on the pole first, looks at the railing, stays on the pole. The third morning, your railing is clean. You did not fight the bird. You gave it somewhere better to be, and its own biology made the decision for you. Now the location marker, the invisible signal that has been broadcasting your deck address to every bird in a 3-block radius, is still there, right now, on whatever surface you have been wiping down with water every morning. Water does not remove it, it dilutes it, which is just enough to keep the signal active. White vinegar breaks it down completely, removes the broadcast, silences the address. Clean the original spot with diluted white vinegar once, and the neighborhood stops receiving the invitation. New perch pole up. Original spot cleaned properly. Location marker removed. Within a week, the spot that has been starting your morning wrong every day will be quiet. That spot that has been driving you out of your mind every morning was never personal. It was never the bird targeting you, or your car, or your favorite chair. It was a small creature doing what small creatures have always done. Finding the safest, highest spot in the territory, claiming it, and coming back to it every single morning. The same way you go back to your favorite chair, the same way you sit in the same spot at the table every morning without thinking about it. It found its spot. You just happen to own it. Give it somewhere better. Remove the signal and let its own biology do the rest. Tell me in the comments, where is your spot? How long has it been happening? And which of these are you trying first? I want every detail. I read every single one. If this finally explains something that has been frustrating you every single morning, share it with someone whose car gets hit every day and cannot figure out why. They are about to find out. Accurate bird mind. I will see you in the next one.